this is what it's like when you don't get here early. So I'm leaving like at 4 or 5 in the morning to start my route, because if you are out and you get here after 5 o'clock, this is what it looks like. Because everybody's doing the same thing. There's a truck trying to park. There's a truck trying to park. There's a truck trying to park. And behind him is another truck trying to park. So, and he's hanging out in the street. And there's another truck behind him blowing at him. So, usually this would be me trying to park. And everybody's making me nervous. And I appreciate it when I get help. As long as I get good help. And the thing about it, when you work at a big company, the people you work with hardly ever help you. Well, at least the company I work at. They can see you struggling. They would just look at you or talk about you. I hate to say that, but it's the truth. Unless you see somebody then of course they're going to get out and help you. But usually at the company that I work for is a really large company, and I had a coworker sit there waiting on me to park, and it was like a tight space, and he sat there, and I thought he had got out of his truck to help me, right? No, it was somebody else in another whole company that got out to help me while he's sitting right there waiting on me to hurry up and park. But he's just sitting there, not trying to help, not guide, no nothing. And it's crazy. It's just crazy. I don't know how other companies are, because, I think they all do that. Because when I worked for the last company, usually when I saw a coworkers hardly ever help. And I'm just going to be honest, unless it was a person of ethnicity. Those are the people that help each other, I guess. But then you think about it. Maybe they're afraid to approach me. But they're not afraid to approach me, ask me why I don't have no mask on. Why I got a mask on. Or why I'm doing this and who I should vote for. They're not afraid to approach you, or why how you do your hair like that. Like I'm some kind of little animal or something. Like they trying to figure it out. I don't know. They approach you for stuff that they have no business approaching you for. And a lot of these male, you can't speak to them, because if you do, you automatically think you want to sleep with them. So that's terrible too. So it's rough out here being a truck driver, but I like it. I really like it. You just got to know who to talk to, who not to talk to, where to talk to them at, and when to cut off the conversations. That's what you need to do. Like when I was coming in, I needed a little help. She didn't get out of her vehicle, out of her truck or anything, but she was just, telling me, how much room I had and stuff. She was still in her truck, and she was just waving. But she couldn't see my right side. I could see my right side, so it was okay. And she was like, no. I'm like, no, it's okay. I got it. But thank you so much. But she was willing to help, and I appreciate that. I really do. And that's what we all need to do out here, help each other, because we all doing the same thing. Because you never know when you'll get in a predicament where you're going to need the other driver. You might be on 89 or one of these routes where there hardly any trucks rolling, and your truck roll over, you're unconscious, your company don't know that you done rolled over. That driver passing by can call for help for you, might even be able to save your life, so just be nice out here. Be nice to one. We all out here doing the same thing, trying to get a load to where it has to go. And then you drivers without the governors on your truck, more power to you. If you want to go 75, if you want to go 80, go 80, go 75. Do what you got to do. But don't get mad at us who have a governor, which, if I had my own truck, I have a governor set on that mug, because I don't want to go over 65 or over 70 in my truck. I really don't. I really don't care to go over 70 in my truck. So I appreciate working for a company where I don't have to speed. Even like I said, if I have my own truck, I'll own an operator, I'm still going under 70, because to me it makes no sense to drive your truck 80 miles an hour, because 81 miles an hour in that big old truck, that's a lot of damage you can do, whole lot. So I'm happy with my 65 to stay alive. So yeah, this is pretty busy, y'all. Somebody's gonna get this park here. Would it be easier? Because this is a left side blind on this side when you park, so that's what I had to do. But if you came in from the other way and drove up, this right here would be a very easy park, which I'm quite sure the driver on this side did. I'm quite sure when he came, he drove out and then backed up. So that's what the next driver needs to do, is just come around the other way, drive out this way, and then back up. But it's probably going to be the last parking place left over here, because this is something that Loves did. This is an overflow. So the overflow is almost overflowed. And see, she took the easy way out. She just drove in. She said, forget that. She came in off the street and just drove straight in. You know, and all she has to do in the morning is just back all the way out and then turn, and she's free. So that was smart thinking. You know, I could have did that, but then I was trying to figure out, if I did that in this spot, how would I get out? But I should have did what she did. That was great. She just drove straight in and was, you know, okay. And plus, you don't have to be looking at everybody else. You shouldn't have to close the curtains if you want to, because I think it's just the woods back there. So, up here come more drivers. I'm hoping they all be able to get a park. I think it's one empty there and one more there. So, I think it's enough for 4 more drivers. Yeah, this is what it's like in the lot, guys. And people talking about, I'm too little to drive a truck. Look at this little guy. He is very, 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 very small. Couldn't be no more than 80 pounds in weight. And he's driving this big truck. So people out there are saying that they cannot drive a truck because they're small. No. I have seen people couldn't be 80 pounds wet driving these trucks, okay? And maybe 5'4". I mean 5'9", maybe 5'8". And they're driving the trucks. So it has nothing to do with your size, just your skill. And I know there is a person, a little person, hopefully I'm calling it right, that drives a truck. He has his pedals modified so he can reach them, but he drives a truck. So, and they also, believe it or not, have trucks with wheelchairs in them. And we have parking, and they have parking, not me, but Loves and Pilot, all the truck stops have parking for handicapped drivers. So trucking isn't just for people that, you know, have use of their lower limbs. Because they drive the trucks, you know, they have special gears on their steering wheel so they can drive the truck, believe it or not. So don't think you can't drive a truck if you have a handicap. Well, if you have limited ability. I am 53, so back in the day, that's what we used to say. So you have to get used to the new words. So I've been in medical field for years, and we've been using that word. So now it's called physical disability or limited mobility. So, and I've been out of the medical field for a little while now, maybe over a year and a half. I mean, over a year, just over a year now, because I was still doing home health care when I became a truck driver. Busy, guys. Just showing what it's like in a parking lot, and the stress you go through trying to park your truck and get out of everybody else's way, because you got the old time drivers who've been driving for 20 and 30 years. They're like, we can hurry up and park, you know, giving themselves a coronary artery attack or a heart attack, trying to scream at you because you're taking your time to park. Don't scream, just get out and help. Now by me being a newbie, I really can't get out and help because I am not backing up that good myself. So I am not going to get out and try to help and mess somebody up. Not driving these big old trucks, because I'm still trying to get together which way you turn, left or right. And I had somebody do me like that a long time ago, and he was having me turn. I said, I don't think that's the right way. I'm gonna run into something. He was like, I don't know what I'm doing. He just gave up and walked away. But I eventually got it parked. If I take my time and think, you know, that's what you have to do. You have to block everybody else out. Take your time and think. Because if you don't, you panic. And this is a big old truck to be panicking in, you know. Don't want to be panicking in that big joker. Watch him do it like butter. See, he gonna do that like butter. Watch him. His wings are open in the back of his truck. See how he did that? Told you. You know when somebody finna bag up and just be easy with it and just go on back. You see them the way they pull up. It just, you know, I just knew he would do that, and he did it. He's gonna pull up one time and bag straight up. Watch. It's a little bitty guy too. See how little he is? He got that. That wouldn't be me. You know what though? I have been able to do that once or twice. But usually it takes me forever. See, he did that. Nice. What's the name of that company? E-Rives Enterprise? I think that's what it says. Wives Enterprise. He did that like butter. He pulled that up, bagged up, got on in there. See there? When I grow up one day, I'll be able to do that. Because he did that with ease. And see, this is the other thing that you guys could do and make a lot of money. Get you a dually. You know, 350 with a Cummins engine or something like that, whatever you call it. And haul cars, you know. Haul cars. You can haul more than cars. You can haul, you know, farm equipment. You can haul all kind of things. See? Get your DOT thing. Texas Pride. He hauling trucks and cars. He work when he want to work. Stop working when he don't want to work. That's the thing about doing that. I'm thinking about doing the dually, you know, about 2 years, you know, and in about 2 years, I'm thinking about it. Seems like fun. I want to try it out. But I really want to do campers, you know. I want to carry campers. But I want me a big truck, like I'm driving now. But have the campers on the back. So, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Okay, guys. That's what it's like parking for the night. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day. That's the other lot over there. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And if you want to be a trucker, be a trucker. I'm enjoying it. You know, it's not, unless you have a partner with you, it's kind of lonely, but the technology and stuff, I don't really get lonely. Because really, I'm at home alone anyway. You know, it's just me. I'm in my room. So it's really I might as well be in the room that I can make money. In this room, I can move it, make money. And then be in my room for 10 hours and then go make some money. So, instead of just sitting in my room at home. Yeah. And being lonely. I could be lonely in here and make some money. Okay, guys. You guys take care. Thank you guys for watching.